Alright, you guys, hello. I really felt the urge to just sit down with the camera and talk. I feel like I do this a lot, kind of, but I don't really do it about how I'm feeling, like, so casually like this. I know in my, like, life update video, I was adding clips, and it was very edited, and I don't know, I kind of want this video to be a lot more raw. I'm still gonna have cuts in it because I'm awkward as hell. But I honestly wanted to film this in the car because I feel like I think better in the car. I don't know, in my room I kind of feel uninspired all the time. So I thought I would jump in the car and just talk to you guys, even though there's so many cars driving around me. Confused, probably. I don't ever know where to start with these talks because I feel like I'm not very good at talking serious stuff, kind of. I just don't know where to start. Like, once I get started, I'll know what to say, but how do I even, like, bring this up? It's really not that deep. I booked my flight back to LA, which, here's the thing, this is why I don't like talking about my feelings, is that I feel like a lot of people will understand, but a lot of people will just be so confused because I'm very not good with my words sometimes, especially when I'm talking about things that I don't really know how to talk about. But basically, I booked my flight back to LA. I leave pretty soon, and so I thought I would just come in the car right now so that I have time to do this video, because I'm very, like, weird about going back for some reason, and I didn't think I would be. Like, I've been home for a while. I've been home since the week before Thanksgiving, so it's been like a week and a half, or I mean a month and a half, more than a month and a half, but it's so weird because I've just gotten so comfortable here, and I've always been the person to be like, seek discomfort. I love that saying, and I live by it. But it feels nice to be somewhere where I'm just chilling for a while. And I made a post on my story last night because I was looking through my family photos that we had taken over Christmas. And I was like, my greatest blessing. And I did a black screen. Actually, I think it's still up. I did a black screen on my Instagram and I wrote this. I don't know if you can read that, but it basically says, everyone that's asking me if I've been bored being home for so long, LOL. I would deadass live with my parents and brothers till I die if I could. And then I posted this photo of just all of my family and cousins and everyone. And that's so true. It's funny because when I came here, all of my friends were like, I cannot wait for you to get so bored and want to go back to LA so bad. Because it always seems so nice to go home, but then when you're home for a while, you get so sick of it. Your parents are on your nerves, your brothers are on your nerves. You just want to go back and live by yourself and do your own thing because that's just like what you're used to when you live by yourself for a while. But for me, it's been the complete opposite, and nobody really gets that I talk to about it because everybody's parents kind of drive them a little crazy that I talk to, I guess. But I love it here. And I am, like, not done being here, which sucks because I did book my flight back. Because the truth is that I have to get back to work. LA is where I'm supposed to be, with modeling, at least. I knew how much I loved YouTube when I started. I've been doing it for years. My first video was literally when I was in middle school, years ago. And ever since I started, I've loved it. I've done it on and off just because I was super insecure with myself. It was never insecure about YouTube. And after being back here for so long and just kind of throwing myself into YouTube, I have, like, never been so happy. I really take it very seriously, and I love posting, and I love seeing what you guys have to say about my videos and how well they do. And it's so exciting for me, and it makes my days and makes my weeks when I post. And I've really put YouTube on the back burner in my life ever since I graduated high school, just because I wanted to throw myself into modeling. But it's been hard for me because in the back of my head, I'm always thinking about YouTube. And I'm at this point where I am just so stuck, and I feel really confused about what I want to do because I want to do them both. but I feel like I can't. When I moved out to LA, it was for modeling, and solely for modeling. I wanted to throw myself into it. I wanted to be a full-time model. That's what I wanted to do, and that was the plan. And when I got there, I put YouTube on the back burner, and I missed it, and so I went back to it. And I started filming videos when I was in LA, when I had my apartment, and I loved it, and it was so fun, and it was to the point where I was doing YouTube and putting more work and effort into YouTube than I was in modeling for a while. And I had a hard time balancing booking jobs and getting to work with modeling while also wanting to do YouTube, which takes up so much time. If you guys don't do YouTube, you do not understand how much time people, like YouTubers, put into their channels. It is blood, sweat, and tears, people. When I booked my flight back for November, when I was gonna stay home all of December, all of last month, and book a one-way, I didn't even know when I was gonna go back to LA. The one thing that I was thinking about is, oh my gosh, I am so excited to just throw myself into YouTube. Modeling is irrelevant when I'm here in Wisconsin. I don't have any thought of modeling because there's no modeling in Wisconsin besides Milwaukee a little bit, which is 3 hours away. It's hard because if I still lived in my own apartment, I feel like I would still be doing it, but I would still be confused which one to throw myself into, because I almost feel really stuck, because I know that the world, for the past 2 or 3 years, I've known that the world is like, pick one. And I know I can do both, but I think I need to choose one and throw myself into it fully instead of trying to balance both of them when I'm in LA. And it's super disheartening because I want to do both so bad, and I feel like I couldn't choose even if I wanted to. I've known that I've needed to choose, and when I throw myself into one of them, I know that when I'm able to fully have that as my career, like the other one will come along. Whether I decide to do YouTube, like post videos religiously, I think after that, after I know that I can vlog all the stuff that I do, after I know that I can be good on YouTube, then I can start looking at agencies, I can start booking more modeling stuff, and I will be able to do both of them. Or if I choose to do modeling, then if I'm booking a lot of jobs, I'll be able to start vlogging everything after I've got the modeling secured. But it's like, I'm trying to do both of them. I feel so lucky to have found 2 different passions that I'm absolutely obsessed with and in love with. And it's crazy because sometimes I feel like I love YouTube more than modeling, and sometimes I feel like I love modeling more than YouTube, and I'm always more discouraged over one or the other, and one of them is thriving and one of them is sucking. Like, it's great to have 2 things that I love, and I feel really blessed that I'm able to do both of them if I wanted to. It's just the confusion and me feeling so stuck in which one I start with, because I'm trying to do both of them and I can't balance it. Like, there's no way that I have enough time in the day to do a shoot as well as film a video and edit it and get it out. As much as I'm posting videos right now, which is still 2 times a week maybe, I would never be able to do that if I was throwing myself into modeling. YouTube videos take so long. It's a full-time thing if you want it to be. Oh, I just don't know what to do, and I don't know how I feel about going back to LA. Like, I'm so excited to see everybody, the people I've missed so much. I'm so looking forward to seeing all them and spending time with them, and like, they are like my other family out there, and I know that, and I'm so happy, like grateful for that. But I know I'm not going to be able to do YouTube as much as I am right now, and so I almost wish I could stay here. Which is insane! Like, who says that they want to stay in Wisconsin instead of going back to LA? Who says that? I would rather stay with my parents than go back to LA. Which is why I'm so confused, because LA was always my dream. LA is still my dream. I love living there. I feel so lucky. LA is like my home now. And I've created like this group of friends and this family out there that I almost feel like I couldn't leave. But it's like, why can I not get both the things that I want there? And I feel like also I've just had so much time to think about it because I am back home and in Wisconsin, and when I'm not filming videos, I'm probably really bored because there's not much to do out here. And I just think about it all the time. And I just thought I'd book my flight. I would just do it and go back there for a month or two, see what I really want. Because I think something will show me which one I'd rather do, hopefully. Or maybe there is a way to do them both. I just feel stuck right now. Okay, I've literally had the car off and it is so cold in my car suddenly. I literally have socks on right now. And pajama pants. That is my mood since I've been home. I cannot believe I'm going back to LA so soon. I am so excited and so ready, but so not ready and so not excited. I just feel like 2018, I did what I wanted to. I moved to LA because that's what I wanted. I modeled because that's what I was passionate about, and then 2019 came and I kind of missed YouTube. I still modeled a lot, but I started to do YouTube, and that's where my life like split into two, and suddenly like it wasn't just one big like I'm just doing this. It's almost like, oh, I want to do this, but I want to do this. Oh, but I can't do that, but I'm gonna do that, but I want to do that. Like, it's just too much. Wisconsin is so awkward about people filming. If you were doing this in LA, nobody would even think about it. But people are walking past my car like, 2020, I just want to be the year of change. And I feel like all of 2019, I was trying to figure it out, but also didn't want to come to the conclusion that there was something wrong with what I wanted and what I was doing. And this year, I'm like, I'm over it. Like, I know that I need to choose between something. So I'm confused, and I don't know why I'm filming this even. I don't know why. I just feel like I love to talk to you guys, and I love to like just be honest about my life, and it's almost like therapy talking to a camera sitting in my car right now. Also, that's one of my resolutions for 2020 is to find a really great therapist in LA and go to regularly. You guys, my mind is so messed up. I need a therapist. It's so horrible. I was talking to my mom about it because I actually went to therapy like basically all throughout middle school and high school. I should have gone in elementary school. And in therapy in high school, I got diagnosed with severe OCD and severe anxiety. I actually went in there for anxiety, and then they diagnosed me with severe anxiety, and then I took another test and they were like, oh, you also have severe OCD. And I was like, therapy is almost worse when you go in for the first time for one thing and then you walk out with like 3 different things that you didn't even know were wrong with you, that are wrong with you. What a sidebar. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But that was my rant. I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. I don't know. I feel like YouTube is so much more than just like liking a photo on Instagram. I feel like if you follow on like somebody on YouTube, you're actually like intact with their life and you know a lot about them, and it's like a relationship almost, which sounds super annoying to say like you guys are my family, but like I really do feel like YouTube's way more personal than a lot of social media apps, and I love keeping you guys updated because for some reason, I feel like you guys care. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But 2020 is the year of change, and I had a really good 2019, but I need a good 2020. I have so many things that I want to do, and I feel like if I'm just trying to do both of them, like I'm a person that needs to focus on one thing, and when I do it, I'll move to the next thing. Like I can't just do everything at one time and it all come together. Like that just doesn't work for me. My mind has to be fully in one thing, and for the last year and a half, it has not been. And I don't know what I'm doing, and I need to change, but which one do I focus on? Because I love them both. That's the kicker. I'm gonna figure it out in this next month of being in LA. I've pre-filmed so many videos here that I will still be uploading in the month of January, but I won't be here, and they'll be like 2 weeks in advance probably filmed than when you guys even see them. Probably think I'm in Wisconsin until like February, which I'm not, but January I am fully throwing myself into modeling, seeing what I like about that, and because I feel like this last December I threw myself into YouTube. So I'm like, which one do I like more? I know what it's like to do YouTube for a full month. It's amazing. It's so fun. But I'm gonna see what January is like, throwing myself a whole month into modeling to see if that one's better, if I like it better, if it's more fulfilling. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna do both. It just is a matter of which one I'm gonna focus on first and which one I'm gonna like push to the side a little bit, and then I'll come back and it'll be like. But that is my rant. I'm sorry if you guys don't care at all. It's really just a therapy session for me right now. All right, I'm gonna run home. I'm gonna go home and see what's up. We'll talk to you guys a little bit later if I do anything.